Alright guys, we're heading to Mazarine headquarters today. We're going to be checking out their dock boxes, if you want to call it that. Personally, I just say dock box because it sits on the dock and it's a box. But people are spending thousands and thousands of dollars for these Mazarine boxes. So today we're going to check it out because the one at home we have is...
It's not that great. It's kind of a piece of garbage and it'll be going in the dumpster, hopefully, if we get one of these new Mazarines. I mean, they look really nice. So
we're going to go check them out. May start customizing ours and getting ours built. So we'll see y'all where?
We'll see y'all there.
We'll see you at the headquarters, baby. Peace. Alright guys, welcome back. We're here today at Mazarine dock boxes. Today we're going to check out, it's a little different than our Blue Marlin ordinary content and stuff like that, but we're here today instead, you know, going to buy a dock box. You probably got one at your house right now. Sitting on your dock, it's probably got rust all over it, been cracked, messed up. The lid's probably not on it. I know ours is, the lid's off. Like I said, a little different. We're here today with the owner of Mazarine. We're gonna check out why you should buy their dock box instead, because it's not your typical dock box at all. We've seen Instagram, they're all their videos, and they're not cheap, but we're here today at the headquarters to figure out why they're not cheap. So we're gonna do a little tour with, like I said, the owner. And we're just going to take it from here and let you say why you started the business.
Yeah, we're super happy to have you guys here. This is going to be a lot of fun. You get to see kind of like what goes behind it. People ask probably on a daily basis, like, are people really spending like thousands of dollars on a dock box? Mm-hmm. And my answer is, yeah, they are, because it needed to be better. Mm-hmm. A product that was kind of subpar for ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, forever.
We just decided, let's make something better. Mm-hmm. So we're going to bring you inside. We're going to show you our factory here, how we do what we do, and then we might have a little surprise for you there at the end.
A little surprise. You hear that?
Ooh. We'll see.
Maybe it's one of those shirts. Billfish. See?
Billfish. Billfish.
Maybe it's one of those shirts.
Yeah. Shout out to Billfish.
Yeah.
Love these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So, don't forget, we support it.
You want to go inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So yeah, as you guys can see, we got some boxes in the works. Some of these are repeat customers. But real quick, let me kind of just give you guys a quick little walkthrough. Levi, all the cool stuff you see, it's all his doing.
Okay.
I'm just the look. That's it.
I get to make cool stuff.
The brains, it's all him. But yeah, this is our factory here. I'll give you a quick little walkthrough.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of what we do. So every one of our boxes are built to order. We work with them on everything from art to customization. We can do everything from as simple as like a white box, just with a sign on the front, to like super tricked out. Like we really work with every customer individually and make sure that they get exactly what they want, because a Mazarine by design is made to complement the boat. It's made to kind of be like a reserved parking sign, and so while we solve the performance issue with the dehumidifier and the art and those kind of things, we also really want to look great next to the boat. And so that's really kind of what our mission is, for what we do, and we're also like super cool. You want to just see maybe just a couple. These would be a couple that are going to be heading out here shortly. Obviously, the really nice thing about a Mazarine is it's designed to protect everything inside, not only with humidity control, but it's also made to kind of secure everything. So all the Mazarines, whenever you buy them, they have like an integrated lock, and so no padlock, none of that nonsense hanging off. It's integrated like directly into the case, as you can see there. And so, for us as fishermen, we might be putting thousands of dollars of gear inside there, and we want to make sure that if we leave, it's
Yeah, when we first started fishing, we were at our house and we're about to go on a 3-day trip, and we left it on the boat. We didn't have a dock box, we didn't have anything, and we had everything rigged up. Woke up the next day, put everything on the boat. Woke up the next day, everything was gone.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it was like $10,000 worth of stuff stolen.
Yeah.
So all the rods and reels, everything gone.
Right.
I couldn't go fish. Had to talk to the police about that, and then had to go buy all new stuff, and that took a while. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice for
Yeah.
anybody that wants to buy a box to be able to put everything inside and lock.
Yeah.
It's locked already.
Yeah. And so we have 2 options for security. One is an integrated lock, a key lock, like you can see right there, and the other one is a keyless, which is like kind of how you would open your the doors on your truck, like the little fob.
Okay.
So we have 2 different options there that you can do. But every Mazarine is solar powered, has an integrated lock, either keyed or keyless. It has a built-in dehumidifier. It has track deck marine flooring on the bottom, so if you drop anything heavy in there, kind of can take a licking. But most importantly is they're like I mentioned, they're each designed to be beautiful next to the boat. That's really what we're after. We want to be like a perfect company.
Yeah, because whoever this is going to, I can already tell it being at their house, or if they're going to put it somewhere else, but being just looking at it, it looks great. And this is just awesome.
Yeah.
The cuts look great. And what do y'all you said you can get it without that?
Correct.
So you can just do
so,
all white?
Yeah, so standard, this is an exterior grade brushed aluminum acrylic.
Okay.
So it's made to stand out in the sun. But what you're not seeing right now, which I'm going to show you, is it's LED.
Okay, so okay.
On it. So at night, sunset, if you're having like a cocktail out by the boat, kind of chilling, it looks amazing. It looks really good. This actually is going to 2.
Okay.
It's the same customer.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. So he had a couple fish that he likes, and so that's what we put on the front. Most people though will do their logo, like what we get on your shirt, your hat, cups. That's what most would do. But let me show you what we. Some sellers, hey, I want you to build a box for me. One of the very, very first things we do is we really want to take the art that you already have, and we want to make it match almost exactly like to the transom. So let's say you've got a Viking and you've got your name on the back, Gunslinger on the back. We want to perfectly match it.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like I always use the expression like a reserve parking sign. Like we want it to be like, even when the boat's gone, like if it was out fishing, if somebody rolls up and they see it, it's still like,
you know exactly.
This is my spot, especially in marinas and those kind of things, because we're boaters, right? Like we don't name anything else in our life. We don't name our house, we don't name our car, but we'll name a boat. Yeah. And so we like to play on the like emotional, aspect of boating. And so what we do is on our CNC here, we do all of our artwork in-house. And so we'll take your art and we'll cut out the sign to perfectly match whatever it is that you want, and we'll light it up like with LED lights, which I'll show you here shortly. But yeah, we do everything in-house. So our process is we go through general assembly. Those are all customers waiting to be built.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll when we receive those from our manufacturer, we'll unbox them and we'll go through the entire assembly process. So that's solar, battery, wiring, all of those aspects of doing what we do, and we'll actually unbox them, and then we'll take them over here and put all the customization, all those kind of things in there. So it's a very intricate process, and it's pretty fun to kind of see a customer that will order a box and then have them completely deck it out. It's super cool. So yeah, we'll receive them in here, and then once they've gone through all of their assembly, their build, their our QC process, which is 33 points. We have a 33-point QC process that we go through on every box, and then we'll box it back up and send it to the.
And how long does it take to get one at your doorstep?
Yeah, good question. So we're seasonal. And so it could be anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks, but it could be 6 to 8, just depending on season. We're coming up now against the holidays, so our process takes, you know, a little bit more.
Everybody out there ordering one for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you haven't already, go to their website, check it out. Go check out their Instagram.
Yeah.
Talk to him, get one ordered. Christmas coming up. I know your dad would love it. Your dad would love it.
Yeah, and we got tons of inspiration on there. You know, we're at about, I think we're like around 21,000 followers now on Instagram.
Yeah,
so tons of inspiration and ideas of what people can, you know, do there. But yeah, our process is really streamlined right now, and they're really battle tested. This is now going into our 5th year, and so we know what we're up against when it comes to the seasonal, the sun, salt, all of that stuff that we have to deal with as boaters, especially down here in Florida. You know, we know what we know what we're doing.
Salt.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but now we just have them made. So the same company that makes the Yeti 250 and 350, the big ones, they make ours.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Wisconsin. So we get them.
Just about. I was gonna say earlier in the video, this is like.
It's like the Yeti. Yeah.
It's exactly that. And so one of the questions I get asked all the time is that, can it double as a cooler? And it absolutely can. They slide in to these slots, and so you can drop those panels in, and then you can just dump pieces of beer.
Okay, yeah.
And just like fill it up. So like at the Emerald Coast over in Destin tournament, when we were there last year, they basically filled this entire thing up with like water and Powerades and stuff for all their crew, and they just use it as a big cooler. And over as a matter of fact, over at Legendary Marine over in Destin, they've got 2 boxes, but one of them is purely for booze.
Really?
Yeah, they keep
sick.
beer.
Oh.
You can section it off. You can do it like on the side. You can do it in the middle. You can do it over there, and it'll hold ice for days.
It depends on where you go at, but yeah, the nominal thickness is 2.5 inches. It's kind of going to be your average. The bottom actually has about 4.5 inches. Keep insulating it from the ground.
Yeah.
Now,
Mega Yeti.
Yeah.
Now to get a long ice hold on it, like multi-day, like he's talking about, it would have to be a full. You'd have to fill the entire thing up. That was one thing that a lot of people don't understand is if you do just section it off and you fill up one section, you still have so much airspace that now that air is drawing from the cool of the ice. So you're not gonna get a long ice hold if you only fill up 1/3 section or 2/3 sections. But if you fill the whole thing up, it holds ice for a long time.
And Houston, I didn't really speak about it too much, but the dehumidifier, what it does is we monitor humidity digitally. So on the top right, you saw that like red LED display. We monitor it, and so the dehumidifier only runs when it needs to.
Okay.
So when it gets above 70%, that's like when all the bad stuff happens. We kick it on, and we'll run it until one of 2 things happens. Either we need to recharge the battery, or the humidity gets to a much lower, level. And so a Mazarine, typically when the humidity level in there is better than you have in the home, typically.
What's the best it usually stays at?
I mean, we've seen it. I think just when we went over to Destin recently, we saw one of the 35% humidity, which is absurd. I mean, that's like bone dry.
If you are trying to do any cooler options with it, one of the things there too is because you don't want to have the dehumidifier running while you're trying to cool it as well and have ice. The dehumidifier will also cause your ice to melt off quicker. So that's what this button right here is. If you push that in on the panel, it turns off your dehumidification system. So you're able to shut that dehumidifier down.
Yeah, I'm ready to, and I saw y'all pick it up, so it's a lot lighter than I expected.
Yeah.
I respect
Yeah, we got handles even built into it.
Like I was saying earlier, all the tournaments have it in showcase. Yeah, so if anybody out there that smokes cigars and drinks some bourbon, got your whole mini bar pops up when this opens. You can go check it out. It's on their Instagram, but it's really, really cool. You get all your stuff for fishing, and then you got your little drinking station and cigar station, all right here. And you can sit in a lawn chair and look at your boat. Beautiful boat.
So, line art of the boat is behind. It's like ghost etched. It's back here. So we paint the logo up front, and then etch on the back there. So if you wanted to get like a line art of those boats done,
Yeah.
like through like Custom Captain or whoever you wanted to use. Matter of fact, I know a guy in Chris Simat. He does really good line art, but we can hand paint colors. So like here.
Okay. Yeah.
So like he did like a fish behind, but it's like super cool.
Here, I'll show
If you check out the it's like a pearl effect to it. But if you wanted to do boxes for those cigarettes, you could like get the exact like Pantone color and perfectly match
Oh
it.
yeah, that'd be super.
Yeah. And you could do like if you wanted to do like line art in the back, that would be tight.
It's generally not a perfect match. It's really close because it's actually an epoxy inlay. So we engrave the front of the sign, and then I do an epoxy infill. And it's, since it's a fleck into an epoxy, a pearlescent instead of an actual solid, your tones are not going to be exactly the same, but you get really, really close. The reason for doing that pearlescent is because of the way that it works with lighting.
Dude, that would look so cool next to those cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
That's
sick.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
Dude, you gotta let me build boxes for those cigarette
Yeah,
bags.
because right now we just got a toolbox, but
Dude,
he's got towels and stuff that's he's gonna get matched. He's gonna get some towels made.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna.
How many? He's got 3?
There's 4 center consoles, and then one like racing. It's the 515.
Yeah. Let me build boxes for those cigarette butts. That would be so fun.
Yeah, especially
That would be super cool.
Yeah, it would. And y'all could come over there to the shop and see the paint.
Yeah. 100%. So inside the box, we're actually able to take like some photography and put it inside the box. So when you open it up, it's like legit, like aerial, like photos and everything. So this is actually a 47 Freeman over in Destin.
Oh yeah, I've seen this boat.
Yeah. Beautiful boat, gorgeous boat. Customer is super cool. He's actually ordered 4.
Oh really?
Yeah. But again, that's kind of like a testament to like really how we try and just be as custom as we possibly can.
Yeah.
You know. And so it could be everything from, we'll have customers that will just say, hey, I want a sign on the front, that's it. And then we'll have customers that are like, I want everything. We're doing like pop-up bars now. So like when you open the box up, you actually have like a wet bar almost that comes up.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. So just all kinds of levels of customization. That's really what we're about. We want to work individually, directly with each person, and give them something just beautiful.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, we're actually delivering this one next week.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah,
and it looks just like an actual picture would. So it's not something you just print on there and it's real deal.
Yeah. So I couldn't have you come all the way here and not give you something, right?
I'm getting a shirt.
So I got something on here for you.
Oh God.
I think you're gonna love it.
I hope you're gonna love it.
I hope your crew is gonna love it. I hope that everyone who's watching this video will love it. But let me just.
I'm already loving it. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, dude.
Woo!
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Nice, right?
A
I'm
foul.
gonna let him do the honors. Oh. By the way, I'm gonna let you leave with this.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Oh, the top.
You see that? You see that? Gunslinger TV. Oh, my
Nice,
gosh.
right? Did you notice anything? Do you smell anything?
Yeah,
Smell
like a new
that?
car.
Yeah. So here's one thing that's really cool. All right, so what's the biggest problem with dock boxes outside of mold and mildew is it stinks.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So what we do is we basically install like fresh car scent. So when our dehumidifier runs, it comes through these fans. They're going to circulate air, and we're going to dehumidify the case. It also passes through this little scent cartridge. So whenever you go and get your gear out, life vests, BCs, whatever it is, guess what? It doesn't
Smells good.
smell like death.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I know for a fact that is you nailed it.
Yeah.
Especially on the life jackets. Going to get on your jet ski, getting your freaking life jacket out of the box, and it's like, what does that smell? Is that me?
And you know what's crazy is that's actually how the company started.
Really?
I bought 2 life vests for my daughter and son
Mhm.
and used them one time, and I threw them in a dock box. And when I came back, they were just trashed. And my daughter looked at me, she's like, I'm not putting that on.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, man, I spent like $150 on this, and they were just trash. I'd have been better off like leaving them just outside. And I thought, I wonder if anyone maybe thought to put a dehumidifier in a dock box, and no one had.
Yeah.
And so that idea of, you know, just keep everything fresh and clean and secure and locked in was really important. And like we talked about, when you've got thousands of dollars of gear,
Yeah.
you know, it's important. You can have that.
For sure.
So you can see the lights on
Yeah,
outside.
to the light.
So every Mazarine comes with a remote, so you can dial in whatever you want to dial in. We'll just let it cycle through.
You'll realize that the fresh smell, you can't smell through the camera, but
Yeah.
Smell of
it
vision.
smells like a candle. It smells like a brand new car, and it looks like I've just got a brand new car. So, I
And
mean,
so, integrated storage. So think about all the things we put in a dock box. Cleaning supplies. I mean, you name it. Like we throw all kinds of stuff in there. But typically we just throw it in.
yeah.
So what we do is we allow our customers to keep things kind of neat and clean. Because sometimes you don't want certain things touching other things. Like you might have like you know, certain cleaning supplies or chemicals or whatever, and you don't want them anywhere near like linens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we allow everything to could just stay completely organized. You can see on the bottom there, we got track deck marine flooring on the bottom. So if you take like a dive tank or see,
Fuck was trying to kill us.
yeah. So just allows any sort of like impact that you would throw in. Make sure it's good. So our light system is really cool. It comes on at night. So we use the solar panel to dictate when the lights come on. And so as the sun goes down, when the solar panel starts getting less sun, we trigger it to turn the lights on. And so the lights, come on at night. They'll stay on for about 6 hours or so. So around, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, they'll go off. And it's 100% autonomous. So you saw the solar panel on the top. It completely runs on its own. And so it's a very hands-off, product. I don't know if you saw it, but check this out.
Oh, on the back too.
So we got a sign on the back. So here's what's funny about this is whenever the boat is out, it's really cool to come in at night and see the sign, kind of like your parking sign. You know what I mean? But to be able to see it from both sides, from the dock and the water, is really cool.
The way we're gonna probably set it up is you'll be able to see as soon as, especially like super early in the morning, getting the stuff out of the box.
Yep.
And we have guests coming to fish. We'll flip it on, and people coming down our dock will be able to see, and they'll be like, "Oh, what they got in that nice box?" Yeah. So
exactly.
yeah, that's
So it's a really
that's
cool
it.
effect. It's from the water and from the dock. You can have the brands there.
Yeah.
And like we talked about, brands, it's important to us as boaters, especially if you're, we've got a lot of tournament teams that are clients of ours, customers, and the brand is super important. Like in any marketing company, they'll tell you like brand. And so, that's what we do. Even when the boat's out and gone fishing, you still got that, that brand going. So we got the case plugged in right now. This is a question we get asked a lot. Is can it run off shore power? So it's just a standard 110 plug. Because we have customers that might have a roof above the dock, or like in South Florida, a lot of the marinas are right up against condos, and so they don't get the sun that they need, and so you can just plug it right in, and if the sun should ever fall out of the sky, you gotta back up for it, but they're pretty much made to run 100% on solar.
And let me ask you a question. So with the solar, if we weren't to run anything or anything like the lights, how long do you think the battery?
3 days.
3 days?
3 days. Yep. That'll run for 3 days. And most times, in most cases, that never really happens. But should it be like super dark skies or whatever, it can run for
Cloudy.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
3 days is good because 3 days we'll be back.
yeah.
So
So Houston, I got to tell you, I know you're gonna hate this, but I'm actually gonna give you this box. I'm gonna let you take it home with you because I've seen that boat that you're fishing on, and it's sick. And I gotta give you this box. Put it right next to there. So all I'm gonna ask from you is when you get it in place, and it's like right there next to the boat, I want to just see it just lit up and beautiful.
I got you.
Can we live with that?
Yeah, we'll do that for sure.
Man, I really appreciate you coming here, dude.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
This is unexpected. I just wanted to see if it was worth buying these boxes, and to me, it is. So look up Mazarine right there. Look it up. All you gotta do is type that in. Type it in on Instagram. You'll see all the boxes he's done. Hopefully, he's got some videos and stuff he's gonna post on there about ours.
100%. Yeah.
And you'll get to see everything about it, and you can go ahead and order one because
Let's get you loaded up.
yeah.
Let's get this beauty over in Destin, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Enjoyed it.
Hey, thank you so
Yeah, man.
much.
All right.
All right, guys. So we just talked to the owner. Just got all the stuff. We're about to load this up in the truck, actually. But let's just go through everything once again. The logo just matches the back of the boat. Got the lights behind it. Can change it to any color. Like right now, it's cycling through the Gunslinger TV logo, which is just freaking sick. Looks perfect. It just matches. It just makes the box pop even more when you open it. Lights inside. Dark early mornings when you're fishing or getting back. And we put everything in here. The Cadillac smell. Smells great. Got that. Sucks in, cycles through, makes this box smell fresh and brand new all the time. And we got the sea deck in here in case it drops on a heavy. It don't go through the box. It absorbs it. We got these racks we can take in and out. Towels, hand towels, chamois, all that stuff. Put brushes, all that stuff, soap, bleach, away from everything. You don't want your bleach and stuff next to your towels, so keep that away. Got the light, like I said. You go any color, whatever you want. Just cycle it through. All on this remote. We got these. These are the hydraulics for it. It's actually 1,500 pounds, so a force holding it down. So like I said, like on the key fob, when I push down, that's the lock. I don't have to lock it. I just gotta have this. We'll put one on the boat, one somewhere probably inside at the house. But yeah, so when I let it down, you can't. It's 3,000 pounds of force. I'm not gonna be. I don't even know what could open that. Definitely not me or a bunch of friends that are trying to steal stuff. So don't be a thief. But other than that, oh, the back. You can see from the house and walking down the dock with lights. So this thing is just lighting up all night. Looks great from the water and the dock. We got solar panels. That keeps us running. We can plug it in if we want, but this will last 3 days with everything just off and just the dehumidifier running. 3 days is a long time, especially for a dock box. I mean, 3 days. You don't need it to last months. I mean, especially if you just plug it in. But this thing is, like I said, the Cadillac of all dock boxes. This is probably the coolest, sickest, and the most good-looking box you could buy for your boat. Like, because we could take this anywhere. They load it on the boat, put it take it to the marina with us when we go to anywhere. Like I said, we go Orange Beach, White Marlin Open, the DR, our hometown tournament, Destin, Biloxi, all the tournaments. We can take this, put it on the boat, set it up, plug it in, and boom, we got all our stuff. We don't have to worry about anyone stealing. Like I said, the lock's on it. So yeah, it looks good from the water, and then even when the boat's gone, you're like, oh, that's Gunslinger. That's Gunslinger TV, baby. You can see they already got a bunch of boxes. I think he was saying this is like the final production line right here. This is where they have the checklist, 33 points. So this is where they check everything off, make sure everything's running. And you can tell on that one, that's the stuff up under the hood. They just got to put that plate on there, and then boom, it's ready to go. They know what they're doing. This place is really, really cool, and they have a good team, and they came and made us this bad to bone box. I couldn't be more happy. Like, it's actually really, really cool. So shout out to the people at Mazarine. Thank you so much. And I think it's time we get this thing loaded up in the truck and get to the house. That's what I think. And dude, I could trick you and say new car. Maybe that should be the thumbnail. New car. This is such a cool box, and the lights on it just makes it pop. We're gonna get this thing loaded up. I think we're gonna put it in the warehouse for now because the water's real high at the house. We don't want this thing getting damaged, like floating away. Or it wouldn't float, it'd just get pushed off and then sink, and that'd suck. So I think we're gonna take it to the warehouse, leave it there for a little bit, and maybe it'll give you a little show of the warehouse. It's coming together really nice. Let's get this thing loaded up. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We got the box actually at the warehouse right now. If you look up, you get a little glimpse of what we're talking about. Beautiful sign right there. Yeah, so behind me, I'm looking at a bunch of boats. You'll have to wait till we get the warehouse complete. And then we put all the boats in here, so, because it's not done yet. This isn't gonna stay here for long, maybe like a couple weeks, or a week or two. And then it's gonna go to the house on the dock. Right now, the tide's up, and I don't want anything happening to this box. And another reason it's not gonna be at the house right now is because we're gonna show some people. But it's just a sick box. So stay here for a little bit, and then we'll get it back to the house, and I'm sure you'll see it here soon. Big shout out to Mazarine. Thank y'all for this box. It's bad saying box because it's not a box. It's Cadillac. It smells like Cadillac. So thank you for this. This thing is sick. Couldn't be happier about it. We're gonna put it to good use, and it's gonna look good sitting at the house. So thank y'all for watching, and we will catch y'all here soon. And let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see next. What we should do, should we make a couple to match the cigarette boats? If y'all haven't seen on Instagram, go check that out. It's gunslinger.tv. We'll put it up in the description. Pick up the TikTok, and we will see y'all in maybe DR again.